Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ball Not Court Podcast host Cortez Paul.
Along with my co-host Paul Mack.
I want to thank you folks for tuning in today and listening to the show. Basically, we cover basketball, football, NCAA, or anything that's related to current events with a humorous twist to it, at least. You can follow the podcast at BIOC Podcast at X or Twitter. We're also on Instagram at the same name, BIOC Podcast. You go to our YouTube channel, that's also BIOC Podcast. Our Facebook page is Balls Not Court Podcast. So if you could please just give us a like, shout, comment on any of those, and definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we thank you for listening and enjoy the show. Balls Not Court Podcast. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Balls Not Court Podcast. Cortez Paul is here. Mr. Paul Mack is back from his cruise, looking all tan and burnt, or whatever you want to describe that, sir. Sir, how you feeling?
Feeling good, buddy. Feeling good. Use sunscreen, people. Especially as you get older. As you get older, use sunscreen. Your boy's cooked, but we're here. I'm gonna just avoid wearing sleeves for as long as I can.
There you go. How was the vibes, man? What all you?
It's good, man. Think about cruises, bro. So we went on our first cruise last year, and like you spent a day in the Bahamas and then a day on like the cruise's private island. But like last year there was like a tropical storm, so like we couldn't go to the private island, so we just did an extra day like on the ocean. So this year we actually got to go to the private island, which was dope. But 4 days is too short, bro. Like you lose track of time real quick. Like you're on the boat, and the next thing you know, you're coming home, and it's like, so 7-day cruise next time for sure.
Hey, I see that you got back in. Since you got back from the cruise, you went to Halloween Horror Nights. You weren't playing,
yeah,
man.
Bro. No, bro. My girlfriend was having withdrawal. She was upset that we were coming home, so we had to find something fun to do. So we got the fear passes. So we went. We came home, took a nap, and then went. Night 2 of Halloween Horror Nights. So yeah, man, it was solid. It's getting better. So if you haven't gone yet, if you live in the Orlando area and you haven't gone yet, now's your chance to go. It seems like things are getting better out there. The houses are getting better. They're adding different merchandise and stuff like that. So it's definitely better than it was, the 2 weeks ago when we went last time. But take a trip out there. It's a good time.
Good, man. I'm about to take it up on a cruise, man. I just gotta re-up my funds from the Chicago trip.
I'm saying,
amazing, by the way.
In the shot.
Yeah, man. Beautiful weather. I actually got into Lake Michigan. I was just talking on the other guy. I had Tom and CJ on the podcast. Tom was eager to get back on, so it was cool to have him on. But we just talked about like going to Lake Michigan. I ain't got to worry about gators in there. So water was cold as hell, though. I would say that.
I want to go to Chicago.
You never been?
Cool. Nope.
It's a dope city, man.
Yeah, man. Shy seems cool. Shy rat.
Yeah, man. Food. Well, as long as you go to the South Side, which I was going to go to the South Side and get some pizza, but it took a long time catching Subway, so we had to back off that. But there's this pizza spot that my buddy Nick told me about that we have to go. So next time in the Shy, try to go up there next time for like when the Magic play the Bulls. But yeah, their food.
There's a place in Chicago. There's a pizza pot pie. I don't know if you've seen that.
No,
I don't know where it is, but it's like literally a pot pie that's a pizza, and like you flip it upside down, and it just oozes out. I don't know, some weird shit. They do some weird shit. They did some blasphemous shit with pizza up there, but it is what it is.
I do. Hey, listen, New York's gonna speak on it. New York's gonna speak on it, man. But no, man, it was the good food. The Italian beef is certified up there with the Al's Italian beef.
Something about that beef sandwich and Italian sausage just dipped in gravy. Just some real big back activity stuff going on out there. And I definitely contributed that. So yes, Chubby Boy did eat pretty well out there. But
my guy, I see you came back and immediately ran some sprints, bro.
Oh, no joke. I went to the gym last night, did some squats. Now I done ruined that because I had some KFC because I was running late from the podcast, work run over, dedicate. Hey, listen, P-Mac, dedicated to the game. Just out here just staying an hour, more than two. I'm not getting paid overtime or anything. I get paid salary, so that's what it is.
Hey, man, we're doing this for the people. We're trying to get shows out to the people. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. So, yeah, we in here, man, even though Brad was like, I won't. Hey,
my man's cruising now. My man Brad's cruising.
Yeah, he's cruising, and he's probably lining a still a candle again. Maybe.
Yikes.
Just
one day.
Kidding.
One day.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into week 2, man. Let's talk about week 2. So week 2 games. Paul, my common theme that I've seen for a couple of the games, you can kind of add what you thoughts are on week 2 as well. But the 4 or 5 games really saved the day. All those games were like close. All 3 games were decided by 5 points or less. So you had the Sunday ticket and tune in to those 3 games. Those 3 games were pretty awesome. Now they had some good games in the 1 o'clock slot, including your team. But the 4 or 5 games was really, really solid this week.
I'll tell you what wasn't solid was the Sunday night football game. If you love field goals, but Jesus Christ.
I tried watching that game and I just got distracted. I don't know. I just did something else. I'm like, this is not
anything. I'd rather do anything else. Anything.
Field goals getting paid.
Get a fucking colonoscopy.
It was brutal. And then another thing that I saw, and then I talked to you before we got on the air here, was quarterbacks going down, starting quarterbacks. You got Joe Burrow, J.J. McCartney, and Justin Fields, Brock Purdy, Jaden Daniels. The quarterbacks are getting injured here, and some of the backups here. So what's your theme to week 2? What you seen in week 2 from what you have watched? I know you.
Yeah, I mean, quarterback play was probably the kicker. Like, it was funny because week 1, the theme of like week 1, because I wasn't on last week, the theme of week 1 was like all of the big time players like didn't do anything in week 1. Like all your big wide receivers, everything else, like it like no one showed up week 1. Like it was wild. If you play fantasy football, like you were absolutely cooked in week 1. And then week 2, it's the story of quarterbacks, man. Like Daniel Jones is like QB3 right now in the NFL, bro. Like it's crazy. Joe Burrow is out. He got placed on IR. Browning came in, somehow pulled it out for the Bengals. Justin Fields goes down. He was having a fucking terrible game. Either way, it's probably a blessing at this point. If you're Minnesota, good for JJ McCarthy because he ain't doing much. So I mean, quarterback play, bro. Quarterback play is rough, man. Like CJ Stroud, like he ain't. I mean, I know their offensive line's terrible, but like quarterbacks are just not playing all that well, man. And then if you're me, you literally went through 50 Shades of Russell Wilson on Sunday. Like I had every emotion of Russell Wilson on Sunday. Guy threw for like 450 yards, then throws a pick in overtime and cost us the game. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, fucking guy, bro.
Yeah, these quarterbacks, dude, you're right, man. We're going to get into your Giants Cowboy game in a minute. Like, even Joe Burrow with the turf toe, he's out. He's going to be missed up to 3 months. As you mentioned, he's on IR now. J.J. McCartney's got a high ankle sprain, so he's out for 2 to 4 weeks. Justin Fields in concussion protocol. Brock Purdy is week to week with a toe injury. And speaking of Mac Jones, is back at quarterback, really had a great game. I mean, it was the Saints. Let's just be honest. But nonetheless, he did what he's supposed to do. He lined him in front of him and took care of the game and took advantage and did what he had to do. Jaden Daniels, sprained knee, not a long-term injury, but something to monitor. Even he's come out a little rusty. We'll get into the Broncos as well too, but right now, Bo Nix
Jalen Hurts didn't even throw for 100 yards. Like, shit was weird, bro.
Bo Nix is probably got the worst quarterback rating out of 2 games right now, so even he's struggling. The quarterback play has just been real spotty. But me and Paul said this before years with NFL. It seemed like weeks 1 through 4 is always like a kind of catch-up gear for some of these teams. Maybe more so for it than the quarterbacks. Why it might have been explained that, as Paul said about the Sunday night game where it was just all field goals, why the game is catered to the offensive side of the ball. We're getting some spotty offensive performances right now.
And I'll tell you this too, man. The football is these kickers need to get fucking checked for something, bro. They're hitting 64-yarders like nothing, bro. Like, those balls are juiced.
Ugh.
Like, it's crazy. Like, field goal kickers have become very, very relevant right now. Like, if you're kicking field goals, like, you have a good kicker, like, you're in there.
No, it's saving you, man. It's really, really it's on the monitor because these kickers are really coming out and the extended boot on the yards and with some of these kicks, it's been none but impressive. And for you to have the gall as a coach, you're like, I feel like he's okay kicking a 55, 60-yarder. That's no problem. He was hitting 65.
I mean, a 55-yarder now is like a chip shot field goal. Like, they're bringing these guys out for 64, 65 yards out. Like, fuck.
Yeah, man. It's nuts, man.
But I guess they use different balls now. I think the kickers have like they're able to like wear in the balls. Like, they're not getting like brand new balls. Like, they get to like play around with them like a little bit and like bring out the balls they're comfortable kicking or something. I don't know, something going on with the balls, but it's impressive because like you're seeing a lot of teams either win because of field goals or lose because of field goals, which is like it's good for the league because like you're having a lot of close games, but there's just not a lot of offense in the NFL right now through the first 2 weeks.
No, for sure. All right. Well, let's get into one of the games here. We'll start talking about your Cowboys and Giants. Game was now from Paul's standpoint. Nobody likes to lose, but the game was fantastic from his standpoint. That went to overtime and it was 40-37. Russell Wilson looking like someone that used to play in Seattle. Because I surely didn't see that in Denver, and Brad can tell you he sure didn't see that in Pittsburgh. But, dude, give me your overall talk to me about this game. And I know this is a team that you don't like in the Cowboys, but from a fan perspective, that's not room for these two teams. The game was pretty up and down and fun to watch.
I mean, might have been game of the week.
Yeah.
Like that final 6 minutes or whatever was crazy, man. I mean, it's just football's a funny sport, right? Because like last week we're all having Russell Wilson's head, like bring in Jackson Dart, do all this stuff, like dude's washed, and I know Dallas's defense isn't great, so like I know this is like inevitable for anyone that plays Dallas is like you're gonna put up yards because their defense just isn't good, but 30 of 41 for 450 and 3 touchdowns. Like that's a legacy Russell Wilson game. You know what I mean? And it's like the sucky part is like it can only go down from here. Like he can't get better. And like that's the shitty part for me. I mean, the dude was averaging 11 yards of completion. Malik Neighbors went nuclear, 9 catches, 167, had the big touchdown to take the lead towards the end of the game there. Then they fucking give up a field goal with less than a minute to go. But, Wan'Dale Robinson, 142 yards. Cam Scatterbo looked good. Like, we still can't really run the ball, but, like, he's aggressive. Like, he kind of reminds me of, like Peyton Hillis, like Mike Allstott, like one of these guys. Like, he's out there looking for contact.
Throwback name, Peyton Hillis, dude.
Yeah, bro. Guy was on the cover of Madden one time, then just fell off the face of the earth, bro. There ain't a lot of white running back comps. Like you only really have like Peyton Hillis and Mike Allstott. You don't really got
else. That's true.
Because he's not Christian McCaffrey. You know what I mean?
No.
So it's like he's just a bruiser, dude. And we couldn't really run the ball, which I think hurt us because like you can't really control the clock, so it just turns into an all-out just aerial assault. And, our defense, unfortunately, couldn't make stops. Like the game against Washington in week 1, like we were in that game. Our defense played great. We just couldn't get in the end zone. And then this week we can get in the end zone, but we can't stop anybody. And it's just frustrating, man. But the people who you want to show up and play are playing well. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Just being competitive, man. That's all I could really ask for. Like, I didn't expect a whole lot, but like I feel like Dallas is a team that we can beat, especially with losing Micah Parsons. Just comes down to execution, and Russ just had it got to the point at the end of the game, dude was just throwing fucking Hail Marys, man. He was just throwing fucking airmail the last quarter and a half. Every pass was just a bomb. So it was inevitable he was going to throw an interception. But you just hate that it happens in overtime, especially when you're down to pretty much the final 2 minutes. For a minute, I thought they were going to tie. I was like, oh shit, this game might end in a tie. But then
I thought that too. Yeah, I was like, oh, this might be a tie.
Yeah, they're just going back and forth, and then Dak had a big run that put him in field goal range, and Brandon Aubrey knocks it home. But not much you can do when a dude can nail a 64-yard field goal. That's crazy work. It's just, and it was. I mean, it would have been good from a little further. It had some clearance, man. It was a bomb, and it's just. But hey, looks like Wan'Dale Robinson's kind of finding his groove as a number 2. I respect it. It's not just gonna be Malik Neighbors out there running around. The tight end showed up a little bit. The backs caught a couple passes. So I mean, the offense looks like it's kind of coming together. I just can't trust Russell Wilson. Hell of a game, but at the same time, it's he's gonna either win you the game or he's gonna lose you the game. And unfortunately, he lost us the game, regardless of how the numbers look. He just threw a costly interception, and it's unfortunate because those 450 yards and 3 touchdowns are overshadowed by the 1 interception that he threw. But 40-37, hell of a game. It was a hell of a way for me to, enjoy my first Sunday back in America. But at the end of the day, we're still the Giants. So here we are, 0-2.
Yeah. Now that Prescott just alongside was just now this is the fantasy game that you wanted to invest in. If you took the over on some of these, then Dak threw for 361 yards and 2 scores. Javonte Pookie Williams ran for 97 yards, had a 30-yard touchdown right over the middle. I can tell you, I guess a different change of scenery just better for him because I haven't seen Pookie run like this in Denver and probably since his rookie year. So he definitely seemed motivated for sure. So
he was running hard. He was running hard.
I'm happy for him, man. He just couldn't stay healthy in Denver, and we had to make a choice. And I don't have my dad's a Cowboys fan, so I kind of don't really have that much hate for the Cowboys. I just mess with my dad sometimes. Oh, there go your team messing up again. But of course, he wanted to. It's he just wanted to get an inside scoop on Javonte. I was like, yeah. I said if healthy, he's a nice addition, but I just don't know about the health part. So, but 2 games so far, he looks great. But the game was, besides it being an entertaining game, the game was also pretty sloppy too. They was combined 26 accepted penalties between the Giants and the Cowboys. So, week 2, this be expected. Football is going to be sloppy. A lot of holding calls and trying to figure out spacing and getting very handsy. So, for 2 teams that ran up the score,
we did bring in Jackson Dart for 1 play, and he had -3 yards. So,
there you go.
Brought him in for a designed quarterback run, and he had -3 yards.
You took the under.
I didn't touch him, bro. I didn't think he was going to see the. I didn't think he was going to see the field.
No, I'm kidding. All right, so let's get into the next game. I want to talk, and we just kind of bounce around.
It does suck though because the spread was 5.5. The spread was Cowboys 5.5. So not only did the Giants lose, Dallas couldn't cover the spread. So it's like, fuck. Yeah. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Brutal. All right, so let's talk about my heartbreaker too. The Broncos went on the road and played the Colts. Daniel Jones had a fantastic week against Miami, so Miami's looking like a shell of itself. So it was like, oh yeah, well, let's see if it's the real deal. Let's see what we're doing against this Denver Broncos team. And by golly, he had a hell of a game, man. Like looking at what he had done, he had 316 yards and a touchdown. Well, trying to make sure he's avoiding major mistakes. But with the Broncos, I tell a lot of people this, you have a dynamic running back, and you have a dynamic tight end, which the Colts has both, and Tyler Warren, and Jonathan Taylor. The Broncos defense can be vulnerable to those. Looking at that, Taylor had a 68-yard run, end up with 165 yards on 25 rushes. Tyler Warren had 4 receptions on 79 yards. So when you are physical, because the thing about Denver's defense, they're fast. But if you're bigger than them, they tend to have a lot of problems with size. Denver's got a lot of speed on their defense. Even Pastor Tan, Michael Pittman got him for a few receptions. Been a while since I've seen Pastor Tan kind of get exposed like that. But I know he's dealing with some injury, but still, at the end of the day, you're a shutdown corner. And I know you're dealing with some injuries, but, man, Michael Pittman Jr. had a day. Whatever was going right for this Colts team that game, and the Broncos still was in it with Bo Nix. And I obviously, our offense looked pretty good, honestly. It was the last week. I'm like, man, our offense is terrible, but our defense was terrible this week. And for some odd reason, Paul, the Colts, the last few seasons, I feel like they play us good, man. Even when Anthony Richard played last year, they was in the dogfight with us. And then before, I think a few years before, they beat us too. So the Broncos don't do well against the Colts. I think they remember that whole Peyton Manning thing. And just kind of take
the Colts are just. I think the Colts are just one of those teams every year where like we don't know. For some reason, we keep like crowning like Jacksonville and Houston every year in that division. But like the Colts are one of those teams where like if they can just figure something out, like they're pretty close. Like that's another division, kind of like the NFC South, where it's like someone's got to take it, and it just seems like the window closed on Jacksonville and Houston, and now like it's the Colts' time. It just sucks that it's with fucking Daniel Jones as their quarterback. But
yeah, man. So Broncos just couldn't close in the fourth. Chance to kind of put this game away. They got down to the red zone, and then Nitz threw a pass. That was an interception by Cameron Bynum. So that kind of swung a different direction. Then we got to that side of the field where we was in field goal range. Will-ups clanked a 42-yarder. By this time, I had a bar just watching my jaw just drop. In my head, I'm like, there's open for the Colts to win this game. The best way I can describe this game, like I was just sad, man. Like this is to lose. I saw the field goal miss from 60 yards. I'm like, yes, we won the game. Oh, there's a penalty. There's a leverage penalty. First of all,
it's egregious. That's egregious.
Yeah. I you know what? I try to. Here's the thing. Denver put themselves in a position to lose this game. So I want to sit here and like, oh, the refs. No. I'm not going to get on the refs for one play. Like, even I was trying to figure out where's the leverage call? I really didn't see it, but there's no need to even try to do that from 60 feet. They hit from 60 feet or 60 yards. They hit from 60 yards. Give them credit. They deserve to win. Like, it is what it is. That's amazing. You can get 60-yard field goal and to win the game. That's a lot of clutch to go ahead and win the game. So no, if he would have hit that, then fantastic. But no, we end up doing the leverage penalty, came back, re-kick, good, and I just feel like my dog died, dude. It was depressing. I was depressed about that loss. Rather it happen now. But
get out of the way. Yeah.
Get out of the way. But I kind of told us on the preview I was worried about the bonus sophomore slump. 2 games in, I will come back and visit that at game 4, game 5 if he's still struggling. But kid's talented. He needs to figure it out. We need to run the ball a little bit more. It's just this same team that I saw kind of gearing up for in the preseason with our wide receivers is not looking kind of rough. But give credit to the Colts. Daniel Jones looks fantastic. Colts look great. They're 2-0 for a reason. They deserve to win. I got some Colts fans. I just congratulations. I can't even. I'm just depressed, man. I can't even rant about this.
It's hard for you too, though, because like coming off of last year, like you guys have expectations. Like I don't have to deal with that, right? So like you guys have expectations. The Chiefs aren't the same Chiefs. They're 0-2. The Chargers look really good.
Who we get next
2 weeks? Chargers are really good. They're operating on all cylinders offensively. And then the Raiders are the Raiders. So it's like coming into the season, like this is like, oh, it's wide open for Denver to kind of turn the page.
Yeah.
And it's like these little losses kind of stink. They hurt a little bit because like in this division, it seems like 1 or 2 losses is going to really hurt you. Like the ones you should win, like you should win. And I think that's why it stings so much for you because it's just like this could be your division, and like you can't drop tough ones like this where you had every opportunity to win and you just couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, and you're right, Paul. And that's the thing is execution on their part. Little thing that could have been cleared up. It's just the miscues that's why I say I'm not going to sit here and blame a ref on a leverage call when Denver did things to put themselves in a position beforehand. So. It is what it is, man. That's all I can say. The Colts win.
That's football, baby.
Yeah, man. And they give us Sunday, man. And Daniel Jones right now looking like a hero. So,
fucking Daniel Jones, dude.
I know you hate that. So,
I mean, again, like I've stated before, like I said during our draft party, like we all thought it was going to be Anthony Richardson, but Tyler Warren, what a draft pick, bro. Like nothing makes a quarterback look better than a stud tight end, a guy that you can just get the rock to, and he can break them out too. Like, I mean, he's catching and running, just middle of the field assassin, a third down, short yardage weapon. I mean, this kid's on the verge of potentially offensive rookie of the year through 2 weeks. Like he's just putting up numbers, man, and it's. Coming off of what Brock Bowers did last year, like the tight end is such an important position in the NFL right now. And it's like less about blocking, more about receiving. And they got a good one, man. And like that's going to open the gates for Jonathan Taylor. It's going to open the gates for Michael Pittman Jr. Like it's just crazy how just drafting the right guy in the right situation can just benefit an entire offense, man. And it's shout out to the Colts, man. Shout out to the Colts.
Yeah. Paul, I was screaming for him for the draft too. I was like, there's some way you can get up, move up, and get him. Because I was like, bonus need a legit tight end, which Evan Ingram is a legit tight end. I'm glad we got him a free agent, but that let me know that us signing Evan Ingram, they was looking to try to draft a tight end. Just probably come move up and get Tyler Warren, but Colts made the right decision to do this. He's going to be around for a long time. His size, his speed, his durability, his ability to cut through the routes, and his pass blocking too. It's really good.
Yeah,
he's
gonna get dirty.
Yeah, man. He'll open up a lot of lanes along with that O-line of the Colts have. So, no, hey, shout out to the Colts. They won a hell of a game. So, all right, Super Bowl rematch: the Eagles and the Chiefs. This is what most people thought the Super Bowl would be like, as opposed to a blowout, which, listen, once again, I enjoyed seeing the Chiefs getting blown out. So it is what it is. But no, 2017 was the final score. Dog fight in this game here. Paul, what was your overall thoughts in the Super Bowl rematch between the Eagles and the Chiefs?
I learned that I can't watch Eagles games anymore. I can't watch Chiefs games anymore. Like, man, that's the Eagles and the Chiefs are both like. I mean, kudos to the Eagles because like they find ways to win games, and they were doing that last year when they won that run towards the end of the season, where they won 10 10, 12 in a row, whatever it was. But it's just like you find ways to win, but man, that's hard to watch though. Like if you're watching football, bro, like your starting quarterback, 15 of 22, 101 yards. Like dude's just dinking and dunking down the field. I mean, he only had really one big pass to Devontae Smith, like towards the end there. But it's like, if Saquon doesn't get going, like, what is this offense right now? Like, where is AJ Brown? Is he okay? Like, what's going on with him? Obviously, the defense is still one of the top defenses in the league. And then, like, if you're the Chiefs, like, what happened to that team? Like,
I'm trying to understand it too.
Patrick Mahomes is their leading rusher. Like, that's crazy. Like, I know like they don't have any wide receivers right now, which is rough. Like, obviously, Xavier Worthy hurt his shoulder, so it's like, what are you gonna do? I mean, you got Travis Kelce and Hollywood Brown. That's not ideal. Juju Smith-Schuster. But again, like, they're a team who's kind of shifted to being a little more defensive oriented. Like they played much better defense. Some people like these grind them out games, but it's just like, it wasn't even a game where like they're grinding it out. Like, there was just it was just ugly, bro. Like that tush push where like the offensive lineman like clearly like jumped ahead of the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much going on with Eagles games. Like, I feel like that has to be a point of emphasis. Like, I respect the play. Like, it's unstoppable, sure, but it's like, if you're getting off before the ball snapped and you're creating that kind of leverage, like it's the league has to look at it. I know the Chiefs were kind of complaining about it, but like, again, it shouldn't really come down to it. Where like that's the deciding factor of the game. Like, the Chiefs had opportunities to win and they couldn't make a play. I mean, Travis Kelce took one off the hands that was intercepted. Shout out to the big old offensive lineman for running down the Eagles guy. I think he had like 18 miles per hour down the field to make that tackle. Like, shout out to the big man. But like, this stat, like, to see a game that ends 22-17 or whatever it was, like, or 20-17, and you look at the box score, like, the box score is atrocious.
Oh, it's bad.
There was nothing. The fact that both of these teams were in the Super Bowl last year, like, you would think that like two bottom feeders were playing each other. Like, it was rough. It was real bad.
Yeah, you look at this. Jalen Hurts, 101 yards. And then Saquon Barkley, it took 22 attempts to get 88 yards. So, like, that's 4 yards to carry. So that's usually you have a few that pop. His longest rush was like 13 yards. And then, like you said about the Chiefs, like, who is Pat Mahomes throwing to? Travis Kelce had the most targets. And then you mentioned that, he had a really big drop in the game. So, like, there's a lot of questions about what is going on now. Who did stand out, though, because when we talk about the grinder as far as defense, was the Eagles rookie, Andrew Mboka. He had a first half sack and a great third down tackle. He forced the Eagles turnover. And that's where you mentioned about, his biggest play was the interception of Mahomes off Kelsey's hand. And that's where you see you had to tackle the guy. But this is a guy that had an impact defensively for the Eagles and for them to win a grinder of a game here. On top of that, too, the Chiefs defense really stood out. They blitzed Jalen Hurts 16 to 25 dropbacks. That's 64%. And that is the highest blitz rate by the Chiefs defense since Spagnuolo became defense coordinator in 2019. So that's on the sign that's saying that, hey, we're trying to make Jalen Hurts uncomfortable, make him make quick decisions on the blitz, and getting pressured and getting hurried and some QB hits. And so, yeah, this game was just a whole bunch of just seemed very uncomfortable. This is, just a defensive mind game all around. So this was definitely a contrast of what the Eagles did from the week before.
Yeah. Hey, they're 2-0. What can you do?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Chiefs are 0-2. We've never really been here before. This is new territory for the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's been a while. Yeah. So Other games, I see the Detroit Lions bounce back. Their offense put up 52 points.
That was the Ben Johnson. That was the Ben Johnson revenge game, bro. That was.
Yeah, you quit us on the playoffs. We're just gonna put 52 in your head.
Go for it on fourth down. We're up 30.
Yeah, Baltimore Ravens score 41 against the Cleveland Browns. So, as Paul mentioned, whenever the gap is there, the Ravens seem to be comfortable and go in cruise mode and win the game. Buffalo Bills stumped Jets. This is where we mentioned about Justin Fields and concussion protocol, but he wasn't looking pretty well anyways. Hey, Cam Ward bounced back. He looked fantastic. I know they lost to the Rams, but he had a good game.
He's getting comfortable. Home.
Yeah, he's getting comfortable, yeah. So Arizona Cardinals beat the Carolina Panthers 27-20. And then we mentioned about the bar burner of the Falcons and the Vikings was just field goals until the Falcons scored a touchdown late.
Yeah, it was they had a short field off the McCarthy interception, I believe.
Yeah. Score down late. And then, dude, we need to do something about 2 Monday games. Why do we have 2 Monday night games?
Why do we have a 10 o'clock Monday night game? Like, what are we doing? That's a school night. Like, what are we doing? Like, I understand in the West Coast, that shit's like 7 p.m. Like, good for you. But, like,
I fell asleep at, like, midway through the second quarter. I'm going to bed.
I would have bet at halftime.
Even though I am someone that roots for a team in the NFC West, yeah, 10 o'clock game is kind of ridiculous, yo.
On a Monday? Fuck.
Yeah.
Never again.
All right. Yeah, never again. All right, so before we do that, I want to get into our who's invited to the barbecue, and then we'll do our week three picks. And then whatever segment we want to talk about, we can kind of close it up. But who's your MVP? Or who's invited to the barbecue? Who's your player of the week?
Let me see. I got somebody here. I mean, you kind of hinted on him earlier. Like, he didn't necessarily get in the end zone, but Jonathan Taylor, man. Like, just shout out Jonathan Taylor. 165 on the ground, 50 receiving. Just kind of asserted his dominance against, a really, really good Broncos defense, and just kept that team in a position to win. Like, if he doesn't pop off like that, I don't think, that game is as close as it should be. So just it's good to see him healthy and running hard again. Like, a couple years ago, he was one of the better backs in the league, and he's kind of been beat up a little bit. The team hasn't been very good. So, just Jonathan Taylor, man, good to see running backs kind of bounce back. Because, like I said, that team's gonna go as far as he takes them. I mean, Daniel Jones is your quarterback. Yeah, he's had a good first couple of weeks, but like, how sustainable is Daniel Jones? Like, I think you have to really rely upon the running game and the short passing game to the tight ends and stuff like that. So just if Jonathan Taylor is going to do that, and if he can do it against Denver, like, he could pretty much probably do it against anybody. So that's very reassuring if you're a Colts fan. But just shout out Jonathan Taylor, bro. Throw him some chicken wings and some potato salad, something light, some protein, some carbs. He'd be all right. He earned it.
My man, get some potato salad, Paul.
Yeah, bro. The white people kind too.
Raisins in it. Not that white, huh?
No, not that white.
Okay. Just making sure. So listen, who invited to the barbecue? Listen, I know it's football season, but I find myself watching 3 things on Sunday. So I had, the Jags and the Bengals game up. I had the Giants and Cowboys game up on my computer, but on my tablet, I had some EuroBasket watching on because I got some dice in the game. I had a few Magic players that are in the championship for the EuroBasket. But listen, man, I gotta show love to Franz Boogie, man. Like, this is my guy right here. This guy is 24 years old.
Coming out with the Mo jersey on.
That's right, coming out with the Mo jersey on. So, Franz Wagner, 24 years old. I know Dennis Schroeder won the MVP, but even Dennis Schroeder's like, this guy should be the MVP. Dude, during the whole tournament, man, he averaged 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 1.7 assists per game. Franz is on a whole nother level. I know they worry about 3-point shooting, but I think later the tournament went on, he got better at it. But that whole battle between him and Sengun was just top notch, dude. That was fun to watch. These are two of the future stars of the game, and for Germany, he did okay for the Olympics, the Paris Olympics. They came in fourth, so they didn't get into a medal game, or they lost in the medal game, so they came in fourth. Year before in the World Tournament, they got gold, and now in the EuroBasket they got gold. And Franz is only 24, so he's gonna lead this team, man. I mean, Dennis Schroeder said he's gonna be around till he's 40. Tristan Silver's gonna be there. Mo Wagner is gonna be back. So no, but this started the catalyst and Franz Wagner. Shout out to him. Pretty cool to see. Cool moment as Paul mentioned with the jersey, walking out with Mo. We know Mo had a torn an ACL, and he's close to returning soon. So I know he's trying to get ready for camp, but we'll see. But yeah, for them, for Franz, let's go a little German dish. I'm actually gonna put some on the grill for Franz. And I'll make sure that I cater to where you're from. So it's called currywurst. This is a popular street food consisting of a grilled sausage often cut into pieces, served with sweet and tangy curry-infused tomato sauce. So okay. I'm going to hook my dog up. And I know out of there was a video I got sent to you, Paul. My boys lit off the wine. He had a bottle of wine, and he was talking a little urban. I said, okay, Franz guy, I got a little beard goatee now, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got a little swag with him, man. He was showing love to Dennis Schroeder, and it was cool to see, man. But nah, man, I put down the grill for you. I make sure we have Das boots on the table. Don't try to beer. I need you for the season, Frank. Yeah, we'll kick it back, man.
A lot of exposure for a guy that's only 24, man. Like
yes, so
a lot of basketball. So you love to see that.
Absolutely, man. It just make a Magic fan like me just even more giddy for October, man. And now you can rest up, get ready for training camp. Knock on wood, these guys stay healthy. The statement jerseys can be pre-ordered now, so I'll make sure I get me trying to debate I'm gonna get a Franz Apollo one. But things looking up for the Magic. But I just want to kind of segue from that and shout out to Franz because that was a hell of a game by him, and that was a close game between them and Turkey. So good stuff, man. Back to football. We're going to go to picking the games. Let me see if I can share my screen here. Me and Paul is going to make some picks. What's some of your parties looking at for this week? You already got some good parties going on, P-Mac?
I didn't even have a chance to look, bro.
No. That boy is so in vacation mode that he's not even looking. He's not even looking. So, all right. Let's start off with the 8:15 game tomorrow on Thursday. The Dolphins versus the Bills. The Dolphins are 0-2, and there's a lot of noise about their locker room and coaching and a lot of distractions against this up and running, fires all on cylinders for the Buffalo Bills. Feeling upset or no, Paul?
No, fuck no. No, Buffalo. I told you this last year. Like, I love when a team is just in blow up alert watch. Like, they're just on the cusp of just blowing up the whole thing. Like, and Miami's had so many opportunities over the years, and it's just, I think it's time that they blow it up. Tyreek Hill's not working for them. I don't think Tua's the guy coming off of all the concussions. Like, they have a lot to figure out. Mike McDaniels, tough.
Hell of an offensive mind, man, but I think they're just tuning them out. That's where they're at right now. I still think he's a good ball coach. His offensive schemes are pretty good, but when you lose a locker room, man, what more can you do?
Mm-hmm.
What more can you do? So
I see Buffalo winning this handedly.
Yeah, I got the Bills winning too. This is at home too, so there's going to be a lot of discussions about the Dolphins and how quick they're going to let McDaniel go. So we'll see how that goes. So, all right, now your slate of Sunday games. The 1-1 Falcons at the 0-2 Panthers.
Falcons are a young ho coup field goal from probably being 2-0, man. I mean, Penix looks good. Bijan looks great. They've kind of found Kyle Pitts a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna ride with the Falcons.
Falcons do look good, man. I'll give you that. It's a team that really can challenge the Bucs for that division. Like what they're doing there. Bijan Robinson is looking all the part, running the ball very well. Yeah, this is a team that can threaten the Bucs for sure. And they showed it in week 1 too. They was in a dogfight with them. So yeah, I got the Falcons. Falcons to win this one. All right. 2-0 Packers at the 0-2 Browns.
Green Bay looks fantastic.
Myles Garrett came out and said that we look disappointed. We look all this stuff. We don't look great. But you took the money.
Man. Would you not take the money?
Yeah. But I guess what I'm trying to figure out is I don't know how to really judge that because he took the money and he's got a right to be like, okay, yeah, but and this is on the Browns. And at the end of the day, he did say that he wanted to go somewhere and try to win. But once they paid the money, he's like, nah, screw that, take the money. But that's the thing with him. Like, he wanted out. They paid the money. And so it's just like, I don't know what to say. It's a double-edged sword. He should be like, yeah, obviously be upset that this is not the direction where he wants to be. But I don't know. I would have been like, yo, man, use some of this money and give me some help, man. But football's a short career. He plays a taxing position. He got the right to feel that way, but it's kind of like, ooh, you took the money. But yeah, all that to say, Packers spank them. The 0-2 Texans at the 1-1 Jaguars. Jaguars look good until, and listen, I guess with Joe Burrow, they prepare for Joe Burrow, but they didn't pay for Jake Browning and Jake Browning.
I mean, Jake Browning threw 3 picks, bro. Like, I mean, they're another one. They had every.
So they had a chance, and so yeah, they had every opportunity. So this is the Jags just doing Jags things, huh?
Yeah, Jags on Jag, bro. I'm still waiting. Like I said, this is the year, man. If Trevor Lawrence can't figure it out, bro, I think it's time.
If the Texans go 0-3, bro, that's gonna be a big story.
Their offense is tough to watch, dude. Their offensive line is a bunch of turnstiles. They can't really run the ball.
CJ Stroud having problems bringing some defenses too, man.
Yeah, I mean it sucks that CJ Stroud had such an amazing rookie season because like
it put the expectations that much higher.
Yeah, he's struggling now, bro.
You know what? Duval, Jazz get this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jacksonville at home.
I feel like Texans there's something up there. So
Jags just have a lot of weapons, man. Like that's the thing. Do. You know what I mean?
They do. They should have beat the Bengals, man. They should have beat the Bengals.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm going to Jags. The 2-0 Bengals at the 1-1 Vikings, and I believe this game's gonna have both backups. Who's the backup for the Vikings? I just had this up. Let me look this up. For the Vikings, that backup is I literally had the story up too. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna find out who it is because I know it's Jake Browning, but so it would be Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. Wow.
Wentz. 32. Oh.
Man, only 32. I feel like he's been in the league forever, dude.
Forever, right?
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is one of those games, bro. This is a coin flip game, man.
This is a coin flip game, man. Holy crap. But
It sucks because like you want the Bengals to just kind of try to stay afloat while Joe Burrow's out, and like obviously jumping to 3-0 would be huge.
The Vikings defense is actually pretty good though.
Yeah, it is,
and the Bengals is not.
But so Aaron Jones is dinged up too.
If this was the offense for Carson Wentz or a defense to kind of warm up on, just like Mac Jones did against the Saints, this is the defense to do it against. You know what? I'm going Vikings. Vikings will win. I'm going Vikings, bro.
I'll go Bengals. I'll take the Bengals.
Okay. Steelers 1-1 at the Pats 1-1. This will be a fun game, somewhat. Rather be watching this with a keen interest.
I'm gonna go Patriots at home.
You know, I agree. Pats at home. Pats get it. 2-0 Rams at the 2-0 Eagles. Rams get their first loss.
I think the Rams get him, bro. Puka Nacua is on a
snap.
Puka's on one right now, bro. That guy is literally a bowling ball, bro. Like he goes to the concussion tent like 3 times a game, bro. Like that guy is a maniac. Matt Stafford's looking all right. Like I think the way the Eagles have been playing, I think you can catch them with their pants down a little bit. I'm gonna go Rams.
Okay. I got you winning it. Okay. 1:00 game slate still. The 0-2 Jets at the 2-0 Buccaneers. Jets are now down Justin Fields. Bucks are going to go
it's Tampa. Yeah, it's Tampa. Yeah.
Tampa's go 3-0.
Tampa, no one talks about, man. Like we brought this up during our like kind of preseason opener. Like this team's been good for the last like 3 years. Like they've been really good.
They have.
They score a lot of points, man.
Yeah, man. Baker's doing well with that offense. Their defense is somewhat solid too. So the Bucks has been a well-coached team for I always hear a lot of Bucks trying to fire the coach, but they're winning, dude. Like, I don't know what y'all want to do. It's just like, yeah, I mean, I know I don't know if y'all Super Bowl contenders, but it's definitely a good team that's fun to watch. But no, they get this one here. All right, 2-0 Colts at the 0-2 Titans. How we feeling, Paul?
I'm gonna ride with the Colts, bro. I see what's happening. I'll ride it till the wheels fall off, and then once the wheels fall off, I'm out.
I feel like these revenge games are always fun. I think the Titans make it closer than what we think it would be. But in the end, I think the Colts end up pulling it out. Titans actually had I don't want to break them down. Titans, yeah, no. It's Colts. Colts win. Colts. I think Colts win in the squeaker. We got the last 1:00 game. That's the Raiders versus the Commanders.
I'm gonna go Raiders.
Ooh, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Ashton Genty has some of the most explosive 5-yard runs I've ever seen.
He's fun to watch, dude. He's
so he ain't really broke one yet, but he runs hard, man, and he's due to have a good one.
He just got word that godforsaken ugly colors, bro. Why? I should like Ashton gently, dude. Yeah, you know what? I don't know what the status of Jaden Daniels is. I know he said day to day. He's probably going to play. But the Commanders, even with him playing, has kind of been struggling. I can see the Raiders probably sneaking the upset here. I'm with you on that one. All right, 4 or 5 games. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4. First one is the 1-1 Broncos at the 2-0 Chargers. Going to SoFi in Los Angeles, the city of Angels.
I'm gonna roll with the Chargers.
The way the Broncos have played, I don't blame you. Oddly enough, this is one of they actually do play the Chargers very well. I feel like last year the Chargers and the Broncos, they won at each other's home field. So it's always weird between these two. Screw the boats, but Broncos figure a way out. I think we bounce back, go 2-1, and then I think last time we was leading the division, before Chiefs is really on their ascension, so it's been a while. But Broncos win. All right, 405, the 0-2 Saints versus the 1-1 Seattle Seahawks.
Saints are bad, man.
I don't know if they can get their first win. It's not happening.
Not in Seattle. I think Seattle at home. I think they get that one. I'm gonna go Seattle.
Yeah, it's not happening. When the Saints come marching in, they're not marching in. 1-1 Cowboys at the 0-2 Bears.
I'm going with the Bears. I'm going with the upset. Chicago. Bear down.
Bears just gave up 52 points.
Have you seen all this stuff going on? There's a book apparently coming out. Also going on talking about Caleb Williams. Apparently he's dyslexic, and he has a hard time reading the playbook and stuff. They think that he's dyslexic, and he's just having a hard time studying film and all this stuff. So there's all kinds of weird turmoil going on with the Bears, but I think they could beat Dallas.
Hey, wouldn't be mad if Caleb would get his first win against the Cowboys, but I got a Cowboys win. Cowboys win against the Bears. 2-0 Cardinals and 2-0 49ers. Mac Jones. Oh, who's the backup quarterback here? It's not Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones.
It is Mac Jones. My bad.
Yeah, Mac Jones, bro. He played really well last week.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. Yeah, it is Mac Jones. Okay. So you got that situation, and then you got the Cardinals 2-0. Division looking pretty good between these two so far.
I'll take the Cardinals. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
Yeah, on top of that, the Rams 2-0 too. That whole division starting off strong, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't see two good Mac Jones games in a row.
Yeah. Kyler Murray gets him. So the night game, the 0-2ers, you got the Chiefs at the Giants.
Oh shit, that's in prime time. How nice.
It's beautiful. You know
Giants, bro. I'm riding until the wheels fall off, bro.
You know what? Do the unthinkable, Paul. Beat them. Giants win.
There's an opportunity to get them. Now's that opportunity.
Oh man.
They can't run. They can't throw.
And y'all do got a good defense, front seven. I think y'all do got up there to kind of definitely put some pressure on Pat Mahomes and make it interesting. Yeah. G-Man, go Giants.
Home opener.
Yeah. Oh, this y'all first home game?
Yeah, because the Jets played at home week 1, and then we were in Dallas last week.
Oh, it's lit. Giants winning. Giants winning. Let's go. And then your Monday game is, thank God, it's one game. The 1-1 Lions at the 1-1 Ravens. Ooh, this is my Super Bowl prediction right here. I'm going Ravens. To be a good game though. This is a damn good Monday night game though. Wow, I like that, man. Oh yeah, I got to tap in. This will be a good game to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Detroit. I'll make it interesting. I'll take Detroit. These are always the games you got to circle for Baltimore, man. These are the games where you want to see Baltimore show up.
Yeah, this is definitely a
they can beat the Browns. They can beat the Browns and these guys all they want, but they gotta win these big games.
Ooh, man. Oh, you got anything else to add, man? No, we made it to an hour. That's fantastic.
Nah, bro. Liberty are down 22.
They're down 22.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Phoenix Mercury, bro.
Because I know Stewie started, but is she still playing or did she get?
Yeah, she's still playing. She's still.
I got on. I just kind of like been not paying attention. I just didn't pay attention to the score. But I got on here on my TV, so I got to tap into that.
It was close, but yeah, they pulled away.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah, WNBA finals going on. I'm picking Minnesota Lynx to win it all. That's just me. The feature college is just a piece.
They're good.
Did you before we go? Did you see how they did the Paige Bakers?
Yeah, on the Jennifer Hudson show, gave her the good for her.
I'm happy for her, man. She's.
I think WNBA is weird though, because like they're. I mean, she played really well, but like Sonia Cintron was really good.
She was good, absolutely.
There's some talent there, but it was her award to lose, honestly. But
yeah,
she ain't in the playoffs, so she has all the time to go on the talk show circuit all she wants.
My girl Paige, I got love for her, man. She's from Minnesota. She's good friends with Jalen Suggs and all that. Went to the same school, Jeff Obram. So happy for her, man. She's a hooper, man. So yeah, man. We'll wrap it up there, man. We're at a minute.
Did you see ESPN did a little thing about like the top 5 NBA players who could have played in the NFL, and Jalen Suggs was number 1.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
you got that pedigree, bro.
That dude, no, it's true, man. That dude is tough. Got an arm. There's some passes he made just down the court, and you like, man, that's his quarterback instincts there. But I believe it, man. He was getting courted by some top-notch schools too. But
yeah,
and then of course,
Nebraska.
Yeah, of course. You know, Terrell Suggs is his uncle, so it's definitely got some DNA in him. But then again, I know with Jalen, he gets hurt too much. So I wonder how he would have lasted in the NFL because he gets too hurt in the NBA. So it's like,
yeah,
NFL, bro. Woo, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he chose basketball because at least you get paid more. But man, I definitely agree that he could have been probably one of the guys that could have crossed over, and if he didn't go NBA, he could have played in NFL for sure. Yeah, man. We'll wrap it up, man. Get this in an hour. I know Paul gotta get some clips going, and I think YouTube will work for me. It took like 3 days to upload it. I'm still trying to figure out the whole Spotify stuff, so I'm working on that, man. I just got to mainly upload this. I'm trying to work on trying to get an RSS feed on that. So stay tuned with that, guys. We're trying to get on more platforms, get it back on Spotify. So, but make sure you stay tuned with me and Paul during the week. CJ is incognito. Brad is on a cruise, or he's in Key West actually. I think that's how I saw on Facebook. So he's busy having fun. So not less all love, but yeah, you can follow Paul. Give me your name, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm on X at _Paul_Mac, and I'm on Instagram at ThePaulMac520.
Make sure you Venmo him some money for some sunscreen too, guys.
Yeah, man. Holler at my sunburned ass.
Absolutely, man. Follow me at _CP. That's on X. You can get the podcast on X, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at BLC Podcast. Facebook, just go into Balls Not Court Podcast. Give us a like, comment, shout there. Make sure you check us out on TuneIn Radio Thursday, radio.fm. We're up there. And as I mentioned before we go into the spill everything, I am still trying to work on stuff. But yeah, check us out on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, iHeart, Spreaker, Spotify. Trying to get stuff to figure out, but I'm working on it, man. But just definitely get us on YouTube as well too. We're there, got the clips going. So yeah, man. Thanks again for Paul coming in. I know he enjoyed his vacation and take my vacation. So we're just enjoying life out here,
So we're back, bro. We're back in full swing now.
Absolutely. I don't think only thing I got coming up is a Key West trip in October. So, but I'll be around.
You'll be all right. Yeah.
We'll be Gucci, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, once again, for Paul, Matt, Cortez, Paul, Balls Not Court Podcast, ladies and gentlemen, take care.
Peace.